Oh, very satisfying. Obviously, we've beaten twice throughout the year in the regular games, but we won when it mattered. Huge pressure game, huge build-up leading into the match, and it was a sudden death game. We hadn't won a playoff game before, and that's a huge amount of pressure for a team to carry on. But I was very proud of the way us handled that during the week, and more importantly, how they handled it on the day. We adapted to the conditions quite well, and we closed the game out. On reflection, watching the game, we were very dominant from the opening whistle.
And as you said there, you hadn't won a playoff game before. How much of a pressure does that take off the shoulder of the players? And do you think does that give them a confidence boost going ahead?
I think it gives them a confidence boost. It's one less question I have to answer from the media every week into the playoffs, thank goodness. Like any win, but a win that has a nice little prize at the end of it, and that's a chance to get a step closer to Old Trafford. So, the confidence is certainly been re-stoked, so to speak. There's 6 very, very good teams left in the competition, and the one that we play this week has been mostly the most consistent all year. So we've got a huge battle ahead of ourselves, but we're quietly confident that we can lift ourselves to get the victory.
Sean, obviously you had a fantastic victory over FC at the weekend. As a former FC player yourself, how good was it to get that victory?
It was a great feeling, great occasion. I think mainly for the fans made it. The atmosphere that they created in the ground was unbelievable, and even though they were outnumbered, they sang their hearts out, and I think they really gave us a boost. But yeah, to win that game, especially going there, and a bit of pressure on us that we'd not beaten them this season, so yeah, it was thoroughly enjoyable.
And as you said, you hadn't beaten FC this season. How much of a confidence boost is it for the squad now you haven't got that victory?
Big confidence booster. I think going into it, obviously, like I said, there was pressure on us because we hadn't beaten them, but we know what we're capable of when we put it together on our day. But it was a one-off, as in that's the first step for the playoffs. We want to go to Old Trafford and we want to win this thing, and we're confident that we can do it. We've just got to do it step by step, and that was the first step. We didn't win anything for beating FC. We've got to go on now and get the trophy at the end of it to make it worthwhile.
It felt very good, to be honest. We put a lot of energy into that game. They've had the wood over us this year, beaten us twice, and such an important game to win and progress in the playoffs it was very satisfying.
And that must give the side a lot of confidence going into this weekend's game. Obviously getting the one over on FC, they beat you twice this season. Has that given you the encouragement to go forward?
Yeah, it does. Hopefully we can get on a bit of a roll now in the playoffs, and I think we put in a pretty good performance on Saturday night, and we're going to have to repeat that and probably play better than what we did to beat Wigan this Friday. And
as you said, Wigan have been in fantastic form all season. What do you say to the players coming up to this game? It's another knockout, another crunch game. What do you say to them?
Yeah, it's important most probably that you get all that stuff out in the beginning of the week, to make sure that they're ready for the game. Last week was a big occasion for everybody, and this week's been about most probably refreshing the mind as well as the body. We played them not that long ago here at Craven Park, and we got ourselves in a position to win the game. I think it was 18-14 at one point, and unfortunately we didn't go on with the victory. So that in itself gave us some renewed confidence in the ability against the top team, the only team we haven't taken any points from this year. What we say during the week is mostly about preparation and planning, and we certainly know that when we turn up on Friday, it's not just going to happen for us. We have to make sure that we bring to the game what we brought last weekend, and to be fair, must be a little bit more if we're going to win.
And on the games last weekend, obviously it was quite a surprise to see Leeds beating Wigan. What did you make of the performances overall?
I don't know about a surprise. Leeds are a quality side. They're the current champions, and they're very desperate to hold that title. I thought the games over the weekend were excellent. I thought Friday's was an excellent game. Warrington and St Helens Saints very experienced at this level in playoffs, and I think that was quite evident on Friday. I didn't see a great deal of the Crusaders and Huddersfield match, but certainly saw the result, and Crusaders got to be very proud of their performance there and the way that they played. Sunday's game very close, wasn't it? It went down to the final couple of minutes of the game, and effectively, each team could have said that they were good enough to win. So, it's great. The playoffs are fantastic to be involved in. They're great games. And the first weekend of the playoffs tossed up some excellent ones. So hopefully week 2 can do the same.
And obviously this next game is against Wigan, another former club of your own. Would it be nice to make it 2 in a row?
Yeah, it would be. Somebody was asking me the other day, would it be nice to dump both your old clubs out? And it certainly would. Obviously, the big picture is, like I said, to get to Old Trafford, but obviously it means a lot to me to play against Hull F.C, and it does also to still go and play against my hometown club. So it's beginning of the season, it's the ones you look forward to, it's the ones I pick out straight away, and I'm definitely looking forward to the game, and obviously it means a lot to me for us to get a win. And
you mentioned the fan support you had at the KC Stadium. How important is it for you guys to take a big contingent over to Wigan?
I think it's great for us. I think it's a big thing. When the East Stand, after we're at Crown Park, when the East Stand get going, it's like there's another person on the field, and they just give you that little boost of energy that you need when maybe you're not doing so well, you're stuck in a little bit of a rut, you can't get at your own end. When they start singing, it just gives you that extra boost, and away you go.